Hi, good evening everyone. How is everyone doing? Welcome to the Reskill Nation Heart to Heart Connect. Welcome everyone. Good evening Priya. Good evening Seema. Can anyone just confirm if I'm properly audible and visible? Hello Priyanka, hello Wrinkle. Good to see you all. Thanks for joining in. Okay, thank you Swagatika for confirming that I'm audible. So we'll wait for a couple of seconds to have more people to join. Good evening Swati. Good evening Venkatesh. Good evening Usha. Where are you all joining from? Good evening Priyadarshini. Good evening Lakshmi. Venkatesh. Hi. All right. Good evening Yogendra. Good evening Nishtala. Great to see you all. So since we have a good number, we can start now. Welcome Dr. Navjot. Welcome Mahesh from Andhra Pradesh. Great. So I'll just tell you about myself. I'm Shweta, and my today's topic on Heart to Heart Connect is how high value skills gave me sense of equality and wings to live my passion. And I'm going to be sharing my story, how high value skills changed my life, and probably you would be able to relate with me. So if I'll introduce myself, I have 10 years of experience in IT industry as a resource manager, and I have a great passion for teaching and mentoring and coaching, and that directly comes to me from my father, who was a professor in Delhi University. And the lot of values, the discipline and art of mentoring that he taught us, that inspired me all the time. He used to teach people, and he used to be the best leader or a mentor for his students, and that has always inspired me to be a mentor like him, to be a leader like him. And he is a great inspiration in my life. Unfortunately, we lost him when I was very young, but his memories and his values stays with me all the time. And my mother, who is a brave lady, she took the charge. And because when an earning member of the family goes away, you feel a lot of challenges in terms of finances. But my mother, she took good care of it. She replaced his job, and she also she was working as the guest lecturer in the same college where my father used to work. So she has always given us free hand to go for the career which we aspired for, me and my brother. So both of them, my father and my mother, they have been a great inspiration to us, and whatever we are today is all because of them. And talking about my married life, yes, I am 7 years married, and I'm living with my husband, and my husband is an IT professional. We live in Delhi with our father-in-law, and I have two daughters, two beautiful daughters. Elder one is Ashna, who is 4 years old, and younger one is Shania, who is 1.5 years old. So, like, my journey of knowing high value skills, reskill nation training, it started, I'll go back when my younger one was born, Shania, and at that point of time, I was like very, very confused, and always thinking that how I would be taking care of her when I have to go back to work after 3 months or 6 months of time. Because at that point of time, my mother-in-law was no more, and I had to manage the only woman in the family, like all of you can understand. You have to look at the family things, the daily chores, then my children, husband, and everyone else in the family. And that was kind of trouble for me, that if I am out for work, who would be taking care of my children? I mean, obviously my father-in-law was there, but then that motherly feel is always needed. When Ashna was born, my mother-in-law was there, so I wasn't at all worried how it will be done. But yeah, when Shania was born, I was a bit scared as to how I would be taking care of all the things together: my job, my family, my children, and yes, parallelly, my job, in which I have always been a hardworking girl. I never shied away from working for long hours if needed, and I think that I work wholeheartedly to anything that I do. But however, if you don't get the desired recognition, or if you don't get the desired rewards, whether tangible or intangible, you kind of start to getting away from that kind of environment or that kind of people. You don't feel like doing your best at that point of time. And also when Shania was born, I was always in the confusion whether I should be leaving her in order to pursue something where I'm not valued, or that equality is not there, and then I have to wait for 1 more year to get my promotion done, or whatever, the increments done. But that hardly is meeting up to my expectations. So because of these two things, I decided that I will quit my job. So I left my organization last year in December 2020, and from then on I decided that even though I have left the job, my career should not stop. My passion for teaching and mentoring should not stop. And that's when I decided that I will go for the certification in soft skills training. And I signed up for a certification course in one of the institutes for soft skills training, and I'm still doing that course. And in the beginning, when you're starting something of your own, it takes time to establish, and you have to know a lot of things which I was completely unaware, because after serving 10 years in IT industry as an employee, coming to that business of your own into soft skills, I was confused in the beginning how to start, how I should reach out to people, how should I get my skills heard and seen, right? So that's when I was just scrolling in on the Facebook, and I saw this flyer from Reskill Nation, which was giving high value skills training. And I thought, which was only for the women entrepreneurs or budding women entrepreneurs. So I thought, let me see what is in store for me there. I immediately signed up for the course, and believe me, the trainers and the skills that they passed on to me are so useful that I'm still pursuing them, I'm still executing them, and I could make a lot of difference in my mindset then and my mindset now. I could, if I'm executing those skills, I'm getting a lot of responses, I'm getting clients, I'm getting people, trying to know about me and my work, the skills that I offer. It's really been very useful. I could actually reach out to my target audience with the high value skills of Reskill Nation. To talk in a brief, I would say that the skills that they impart are all related to the how you can build up your career as an entrepreneur. The growth mindset. When you're an employee, you have another mindset. You're working under someone else. But when you're moving to something of your own, your mindset should change, right? And that all of the things were given to me or inculcated to me in such a nice way by the trainers of Reskill Nation. That was really, really useful. Other than that, the content that I should be using in order to attract people, how I can leverage social media as a medium to reach out to my target audience, and last but not the least, the time management. Because I think all of you would agree that when we as a women, we are always engrossed in children and work and household chores, we hardly find time for self development. But the high value skills of Reskill Nation training, it actually gave me the idea how I can manage time well, and how I can utilize time for my development and my improving my skills. Because the work I do, it's really important that I should keep enhancing my skills. So I would request or I would like to let you all know, all the women who are looking for a great something to start of their own, or if they are budding entrepreneurs, they should definitely sign up for the Reskill Nation high value skills training. All they have to do is sign up to the Reskill Nation page, and it's an awesome training worth attending, and it will definitely make a huge impact, as it has made an impact in my life. So that would be all from my end. I hope that I added some value, and if any one woman is inspired, I think my job is successfully done. So this is a heart-to-heart session which happens twice a week on Wednesdays and Saturdays. So next session would be on Saturday 11 a.m. So hope that all of you will be there as well, and getting some very useful insights from another woman entrepreneur who will be sharing her story and will be getting you inspired. So that's all from my end. Thanks for being very patient listeners. Thanks for being there. And this is Shweta signing off. Thank you.